live stream, we're going to talk about briefly about relationships in general, uh, how we behave in different relationships, and is there a better way to behave? Is there a beautiful people way? Okay, I'm going to, as usual, wait uh, a minute before people coming, and not just people, beautiful people coming. Like, this is beautiful people network. And what can we do out of these relationships? Can we do something about it? If you know me, you know that I always say like talk is just um pointless in a way. Like we're not going anywhere. Talking, talking, talking. We need more action. So let's wait, and we start exactly in 1 minute. Obviously, I'm going to argue there is one way, the only way that humans should relate to other. Uh, is the beautiful people way. Okay, for those of you that already know what is beautiful people, they might have an idea of what I'm talking about. Uh, as I always say, beautiful people welcome everyone, you know, every, but it's not for everyone, unfortunately, because we behave in different ways. Beautiful people, it's about human behavior, and we behave differently. Beautiful people behave in a similar way, and and if you notice, everything great in this world has been done by beautiful people. Yeah, no beautiful person have ever invented social media, Facebook, so on, and all the others. Anyway, welcome guys. Welcome Alison. Welcome guys. We're just starting in a few seconds. We just wait a few more people. As I say, we're going to talk about relationship and beautiful people. And if you have, just briefly, and if you have questions, after we can discuss. Beautiful people know they have to like this live. I never say like this live, share this live. If you're a beautiful person, you should be not just not just subscribe to this channel, but you should be in touch with me. Otherwise, you like the idea, and but we're not going anywhere. Matthew, welcome. I live in Russia. Henry, where do you live? No, I'm kidding. I'm in Australia. I'm in Australia. I'm in Australia. I was kidding. I'm Italian. I don't know. I guess it's your first day watching me. Like I've been traveling for a few years, and I landed in Australia recently. I'm not Russian. I'm Italian. Traveling the world. I'm in Australia. This is the truth. Sorry, I was kidding. I can't. Okay, full stop. Not Russian. Now, guys, I don't want you to subscribe. Like, to be honest, I want you only if you share my ideas, my values. Not just subscribe because it's the first step, but be in touch with me. Okay. If it's your first time, please stay. You'll understand what it's about. It's about beautiful people. Those that are not beautiful people, which I see already few here. Normally, the traditional approach is like saying, "Hey, what you doing?" Like, behave. No, unfortunately, those people they're here with those strange names. First of all, you recognize them because they have strange names. Okay, different names. They're not transparent. Beautiful people are transparent. Okay, Glenn Boy, thanks. And sorry, a message. Okay, Trump is getting worse. In the meantime, I just received a message. Yeah, situation at the moment is not great. But today I'm going to talk about relationships. Relationships. How basically there are two kinds of relationships. Or like two ways of entering into a relationships. Into relationships, not into a don't just think about romantic relationship. Okay, think about any kind of relationship that you have during the day. Yeah, work, family, love, and romantic, and so on. Bonjour, sala sala. The normal way, if although sometimes it's unconscious, is is because we enter into a relationship. Okay, think about whatever comes to your mind. You know, love relationship, work relationship, and or anything. Okay, you think about it. Is because we want to extract something. We want to get something. You know, for ourselves. And that's what we always talk about in Beautiful People. Uh, most human beings are have their own ego inflated, so we always want to acquire something. So if I get in touch with a nice girl, it's because I want to feed my ego. I want to, and not just that, I want to become happier because I think this person can give me happiness. This is the wrong way. Or it's not the wrong way. It's obviously it's the wrong way because we give our happiness to someone else, you know, to our wife, to our husband, children, and so on. The beautiful people way is always it starts from within. Everything. Let's call it energies. Everything starts from you. So unfortunately, this is not the way that the world is going. People don't understand. People don't even understand me recently. Like, that's fair. Nothing to judge. Like as I said, like I can't put my emotions into someone else's hands. No. Bad luck for these people. That's all I can say. But the other way, the beautiful people way, is we enter into a relationship and just think about romantic relationship for a second. But this applies to everything. It's because we want to give, we want to share what we have inside. You remember, say, beautiful people are beautiful inside, no? So we enter into a relationship because we want to give this. And this is, you do this with, you can do it with me. That doesn't have to be like with a man or a woman that you have romantic a romantic affair, you know, like that's what we're talking about sometimes. But applies to everything. You should do this with me. Bradford, welcome. And that's what I want. That's the ultimate goal that I want. It's not, I don't care about if you subscribe or not, if you like this live. I don't care. I care that you apply the value that you share my same values, that you be in touch with me. That's what I want. Thanks, reverse image. And don't try not to pay attention to these people, because these people, it's not hard to get into their minds. They're suffering. Delete them. You're right, because they might not never belong to beautiful people. But do you remember I used to get very emotional towards them, it's not their fault. It's not their fault. You went back and see all the messages. I can't believe. Welcome, guys. And that's all. That's why there is. It's not that we want to judge one way. The common way is because, and again, let's get another example. Mm? Reverse image. I want to say something. I have to use bots. I want to say something. I'm going to approach the lives in a different way from now on. But I've always said what I'm going to say. Do you remember, beautiful people is not about changing the world. No. Don't think we're going to change the world. We're not going to change it. Okay. Beautiful people are not going to change the world, but we're going to change the network, our own world. If it's 3 people, 300 people, or whatever. We're not going to change the world. Only children can think about that. Trump could change the world, but we're not Trump. We're not Putin. We're not at that level. Oh, you. Tunisia. No, I'm going to be more clear because English is my second language. I've done a live in Italian for the first time. It was amazing. Maybe because it's not because my ideas are different in Italian, it's because maybe I can express myself clearly. And from today, I'm going to speak clearly in English because I think I can speak English well. It's not about ascension, it's about reality. Think about yourself, think about you guys that you're watching this live or you're watching this as a recording. I know most of you we share my same energy, my same values, okay? Similar, very similar, okay, to a degree, 90% or 99% we share similar ideas. But even though, we're not doing anything, like so far I only been in touch with 2 people. They fully gave me their trust, and this is what it is about. So today is relationships. This is about trust. And I know if you think, Frankie, I don't know you, what the fuck are you? Like, you're an Italian and you don't speak English. Don't come here. This is not your place. Okay? Know your place. Don't come here. Come here, but don't waste our times, guys. I'm trying to do something slightly different from what people do. We lost in a different reality then, we trapped in a different reality. No, it's day anyway. It's not night. Sure, but even though I don't want to disagree with you because first of all, because you're a moderator, even if this was a simulation, okay, First of all, I have to disclose my religious belief. I'm an atheist, okay? Regardless what is real, what is not real. I believe more that there is no God, okay? Second, even though this was a simulation, okay? Like everything that we're talking about, my perception, your perception is a simulation. But even though, like let's say there is a chance and there is more likely to be a simulation that there is a God, you know, like statistically, this is real. This is a pretty good simulation, okay? It's pretty good. And the emotions are real more than everything. Emotions are real. Like we made out of energy, yeah? And how do you say, stardust. Well, like, let's not go into the explain what is real or what is not real because it's hard, okay? Only some physicists can explain to a level. But let's agree to one thing: emotions are real. Emotions are real in your world. In like even people that are suffering on the street, and as I already said, suffering. That suffering, it's real. It's not real to you. It's not real to me. And this is what it's about, beautiful people. This is exactly what it's about, beautiful people. That suffering that is in the world, that is in Gaza, in Israel, like anywhere, like in Russia, parts of America, parts of Italy, to us is not real. We don't even know. We can't even be aware of that. But that suffering, it's real. But even your neighbor, you don't have to go so far. Your neighbor probably is suffering, but to you it's not real. Emotions are real, and for this reason, for those of you that have higher awareness, for whatever reason happen, we should do something. We should do something to create our own perception of the world, like, you know, changing slightly for us. Again, beautiful people will never change the world. Okay, say never, it's wrong. It's not, we will never change the world. It's wrong because it's better correct. We never know. Like, you know, yeah. Like I'm sure. Like if I say I'm sure there is no God, no, it's wrong. It's beautiful people know how to speak English, okay, or their own language. It's more correct saying most likely, based on my knowledge, I believe there is no God. Absolutely, Inner City Pigeon. And I hope you've been in touch with me. So I'm actually putting more into action now what happened in the last few days. That's what changed. If you see, it's still beautiful people, but more into action. Not just, oh, do you like this? Like, no, like, I'm actually trying to switch. And again, there will be some they will understand this, and others they will not trust me yet. It's about trust. Obviously, this is the only thing that what is about, beautiful people. It's about trust. And sometimes I was advised by the only person that I admire in this world, okay? He say, don't say what I'm going to say right now. And I'm saying but I'm not going to name anyone. I've seen in my life people disrespecting each other. Mm? Uh, is this what we are? Uh, is this what we are? Uh, no, no. Like you don't have to agree 200% to what I say. Obviously, I'm not your leader. I'm not your savior. I'm not your messiah. Not. You don't have to agree with me. Mm. Uh, but But there are few points that we have to address here. If we start fighting, I better close and better go to the beach. I say every day, like, why I'm doing this. So we need to agree on few things. This is not about cooking an Italian meal or going to Rome. This is not the kind of channel, okay? So we better agree on few points. I agree, Joan. Like, try. Unfortunately, Joan, are you South American? Joan. Uh, we live in a society, 2025, not a society. Today, we live 2025, where trust is gone, not just between you and I, because you don't know me, and you say, who is this guy? Like, is someone from Italy or wherever he's from, is another scammer on social media. Okay, full stop. Fair enough, okay, possible. But it's not about that. If you look at the bigger picture where we live on this rock, there, there is no trust anymore. In your country, I assume you live in USA. In USA, uh, see what's happening. You see with your eyes. I don't know. You see what's happening. See what's happening. Russia, NATO, Palestine, Israel, huh? Africa, huh? What else? What else I have to mention? Like, Canada. Canada, there was like one of this amazing country. Now parts of Canada they want to move out of Canada. So you're in Canada, you want to move out. So this is what's happening. Okay, briefly, I've done an overview in 30 seconds. Me, no, me, Joan. Like, Joan, and you guys, not just Joan, you and you should trust me and the network. Otherwise, don't come. If you're ready with the mindset, come when you change the mindset, okay, please. I'm not kicking you out. And I will invite moderators to not block anyone anymore from today. When people change their mindset, please come back. You know, I don't know you, I don't know hundreds of you. You know, I speak with some of you, like, I don't want to mention wood. And when you trust me, and you don't have to today, you don't have next week, but when you will trust me, come back, okay? And when you trust everyone on this chat, if you don't trust someone in this chat, maybe if you're a moderator, maybe let's try not to block anymore these people. I know I change mind every second, and I know I say these people will never be beautiful people. Most likely, most likely. Most likely, seriously. But some people will never be beautiful people. But also, I'm saying the other way around. Like, you don't have to trust me and the network on the first second. Otherwise, you'll be stupid. Okay? You're just like a stupid person. Don't trust everyone because we live in a world where it is not trusted, as we just said. Beautiful People Network is a house of trust, a house of hope for the world. And you know, like, and again, we don't have to change the world. Like, we can't change the world, but if we can't even change the life of about 10 people, you know, like, me, James, whatever, I don't want to even name them. Yeah, I think we're just wasting time, basically. That's what I want to say. If you enter into a relationship, in this kind of relationship, as a just to take something, you're already here as a user, start with the wrong foot. If you came here and say, oh, let me see what I can take out of this guy, let me see if I can gain something, you should move away. Okay, you should move away. Like you don't have to. Okay, yeah. No one kicks you out, but it's the wrong way. If you thought, oh, let me get social media, there might be Frankie. Let me see what I can bring there. Yeah, tick. Tick. Ding, ding, ding. Yeah, you understand. I'm trying to explain this. We from now on, guys, you can block moderators. You can block guys that you think they say. I know we're referring to the last message, which is a kind of funny. If do what I'm not going to say block, don't block, timeout. If you wanna, if you think you have to block and block, if you think I'm not going to say anything anymore. Some trolls are funny. Some trolls are funny, but this is not about fun. Like, Beautiful People Network, it's about beautiful people, full stop. Absolutely, Juan. That's what I say every day. Thanks. You should be my advisor or my writing my script. I always say I think Beautiful People Network is a great idea because trying to do things for others. But we should switch from talk to action, because otherwise we just here to have a chat to entertain us. No, like, but again, it's not like I can't say, oh, you should be with the mindset you should come. Like, if I say, oh, you, uh, user number 5, you should be part of the network, otherwise, no. Inner pigeon. And the question I want to ask you today, Joanne, Inner Pigeon, and you guys that you're watching the replay of this, is what do you want to gain out of this? Huh? No, you don't have to answer. Ask it yourself. What do you want to gain out of this? Is it something you want to gain for yourself, or you want to give something to others? Exactly. Okay. Yeah, no, exactly. So your words are in line with beautiful people energy or whatever. I, yeah, I don't believe it's about age, but I also believe that these values probably there were more these kind of values before, just recently, before this algorithm, because the algorithm is just a way to control the, plebs, everyone, that controls everyone. And only few people have the ability to escape, but the majority they can't escape. You know. Anyway, that's all. It was great talking to you guys, and I'll see you tomorrow. Okay. See you later.